Okay, this is page 287, number 16. So the question says, use combinations to determine how many diagonals there are in a pentagon. And then part 2 is a hexagon. So we'll do a pentagon first. Okay, so what is a pentagon? A pentagon is a five-sided figure, or a figure with 5 faces, or we'll also have 5 vertices. Usually they're straight. Okay, and now what is a diagonal? Well, a diagonal is just a line. So a diagonal is a line connecting two vertices. So something like this. So this line connects two vertices. Something like this. Something like this. But notice this is also a line connecting two vertices, right? This connects this two sides, but that's a side. So you have to also say that is not a side. Okay, so a line like this, so going from one vertice to another, but not including in this case, the 5 sides. So how do you use combinations to do this question? Well, notice a diagonal is made up of a pair of vertices, right? So if you pair the vertices, you're going to, like if I pair this vertice with this vertice, I get a diagonal. This vertice with this vertice. Let's number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So notice if I pair, right, 2 and 4, that creates this diagonal. If I pair 1 and 3, that creates a diagonal. If I pair 2 and 5, that creates a diagonal. So these 3 pairs I've drawn. Now there's a few others you could get too. So I have a set of 5 vertices, and if I take them in pairs, I create diagonals. Well, that's just a combinations question, right? NCR, how many objects do I have to choose from? Well, I have 5 objects, and I'm choosing 2 at a time, right? I'm choosing them in pairs. So I'm doing 5 choose 2. So that's just equal to, well, 10. So the question is, are there 10 diagonals? And not quite. Remember this part of the definition, that are not sides. Well, if we're just pairing these, so we don't want to include sides. Like for example, we don't want 1 and 2, i.e. 1 and 2, right? Because 1 and 2 creates a side. So how many sides do we have? Well, there's 5 sides, right? It's a pentagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just need to subtract that from this number. So total combinations minus number of sides will equal number of diagonals. There's 10 total combinations minus the number of sides, which was 5, equals 5. So therefore, there are 5 diagonals. Okay, and just to verify that with the sketch, I drew 3 of them. There was only 2 more. There. And there. So there are your 5 diagonals. You could try to draw another one, but you won't be able to do it. Okay, so that was part 1 for a pentagon. Part 2 for a hexagon. Well, you got to know what a hexagon is, right? What is a hexagon? A hexagon has 6 sides. Well, you're going to do the same thing, right? This time we're going to have 6 vertices. And we're going to pair them. So it would be 6, choose 2, which would be equal to 15. So therefore there are 15 pairs, but remember you're going to have to, just like in the last question, subtract the sides. So diagonals would be equal to 6, choose 2, minus number of sides, which would be 15 minus, and now the number of sides would be 6. So you've got 9 diagonals. So therefore, you don't have to watch this, but just to verify, so there's a really ugly hexagon. 1 diagonal, 2 diagonals, 3 diagonals, 4 diagonals, 5 diagonals, 6 diagonals, 7 diagonals, 8 diagonals, and 9 diagonals. If you can draw another one, you're magic, because there's only 9.